What is going on, beautiful people? I am Lee Hammock, the diagnosed self-aware narcissist known as Mental Healness, and this is another episode of A Narcissist Explains. In this series, I take my TikToks and YouTube shorts and I make them longer. Hope you enjoy them. Today's episode is going to be about, how sometimes you have to force a narcissist to leave you alone. Like and subscribe. Turn on those notifications.
It's a great day for a run. Oh my God, what are you doing here? Now don't be alarmed. Look, I just started running on the same trail as you because I miss you and I love you and I'm worried about you. Oh my God, this is so creepy. I don't feel safe. What do you want? What do you want? I just wanted to get some cardio in, calm down. And I also want to let you know that I still love you and I'm not going to give up. It's 95 degrees. You got a hoodie on. You look like a stalker. What are you doing? Nobody's stalking you. I just wore this hood because I didn't want anybody to recognize me. Yes, it is hot. Can I get some of your water? No, you cannot get some of my water. Nobody, I don't know where your mouth has been at. What are you? You know my mouth has only been on you and the 3 people I cheated on you with. So stop acting like you all perfect. Look, I'm leaving. Do not follow me. Hold on, look. I joined the same gym as you, and I also applied to work at the same place. You can't get rid of me. I'm not going to give up. I love you. This is real love. Calling the police and getting a restraining order on you. You can try to restrain my body, but you can never restrain my heart. Ever.
So as you can see, I know a lot of people come to my page, and there's actually people in my comment section who don't like when I joke around about narcissism because they think I'm making a mockery of what they've been through and things like that. But I say this right here, that I have to bring levity to it. I can sit here and talk and be monotonous and just, hey guys, I'm a narcissist named Lee Hammock, and I'm here to help you. No, I'm not going to try to be funny. I'm just going to talk to you like this, like a robot. Because you think I'm a damn narcissistic robot, and I'm here to hurt you and laugh at you and make jokes. But that's not what I'm about, y'all. Robot off. That's literally not what I'm about. But as you can see in that skit right there, like, narcissists will pop up. They don't give up, y'all. Like, sometimes you have, like, literally, and I say this is quite a bit, you have to force these people to leave you alone sometimes, or they will not leave you alone. They just won't. Like, how do I get a narcissist to leave me alone? Sometimes you have to force them. Like, you see in that scenario right there, you get a restraining order. You have to get a restraining order. And the joke I made at the end, you can restrain my body, but you can't restrain my heart. That was on the go. That's some acting for you right there. This came out the top of my head. But you see it, though. You see how that works. Like, you have to force them to leave you be. And sometimes what happens in this situation is right here, if you don't get a restraining order on them, here's what they'll do to you. They'll go get one on you. They'll get a restraining order on you before you can get one on them and weaponize that and make it seem like you were the aggressor. Or sometimes even if you get a restraining order on them, they'll just go try to get one on you, even though they've been following you, even though they've been stalking you and popping up on you. You need to do it early too. Don't let it manifest and get bigger, because the longer you let it go on, the more they think that they are like exhausting you. Narcissistic people want to make you feel exhausted and just give up. Like, look, if you just give up right now, everything will be better. Just give up. Just take me back, talk to me again, and everything will be better. You making this harder on yourself because you won't talk to me. Blah, 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 boo, 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 beep, beep, beep. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? They exhaust you. You know, so many people give into it. Well, I just thought that was love, the way they would treat me, the way they kept popping up and stuff like that. I thought that was love. But it really wasn't love. It was actually them just being manipulative and sneaky and blah, blah, blah. I tell you, I was like, of course they're going to manipulate you. They're going to be sneaky. And they're going to try to wear you down by popping up. You see that? I just joined the gym you joined. I just applied to work at the same place you work at. I'm going to buy the house across the street from you. I'm going to move into the apartment next door. I'm not going to leave you alone until you give me another chance, no matter what I have done to you. No matter what I've done to you, you should take me back. You should feel sorry for me because look how hard I'm trying, right? Persistence, right? Persistence. You know what I mean? Persistence is what I need to do. And sometimes if you don't get in between them and yourself, they're gonna, like, I'm telling you, people will snap on you and they'll unalive you. You know what I mean? If you don't know what unalive means, think about it. If you don't know what unalive means, take a few minutes and think about that. They will unalive you. It's not alive, you're un. You're not here. If you're not alive, you're unalive, right? You got it? You got me? Because they'll take your life. And they don't care. I mean, like, they don't value your life as much as you value your life. No narcissist on this planet cares about you more than they care about themselves. That's just point blank period. in the story. But they say they love me, and they'll love you right into the grave. They'll unalive you and come to your funeral, or help look for your body. But guess what? You didn't want to get the police involved, right? Some people, like I said, I know the police don't help everybody, but you need to get, like, so many people, it just blow my mind. Like, so many people don't call the police for domestic violence. They get beat up and stuff like that. They don't call the police. Or you call the police, you forgive it, and they drop the charges and stuff like that, and you go back and forth to court and all this other stuff, and you give in. And then you regret it in the end. Stop, like I said, would they offer you the same, the same empathy? No, they would not. They would not offer you the same thing right there. They would not just say, oh yeah, we're both the same right here. I forgive you. I'll drop the charges. No, they will take you. They will go put a restraining order on you and embarrass you, and so you can't come back to the house that y'all shared. They'll put a restraining order on you, but you haven't done anything to them. They'll lie, and sometimes it gets granted, and you can't even come back to the house that y'all shared. You can't come in there and get your stuff. Let's say you got some family heirlooms in there. They might put them in the pawn shop. They might sell them on eBay. But guess what? You didn't want to call the police, right? You didn't want to get the police involved. Protect your peace. Sometimes you have to force these people to leave you alone. Document everything. Document stuff. Unless you want to be over there working on the treadmill, like you be over there running on the treadmill like this. I'm burning these calories over there. You look over there, and they on a bias. They on like one of those little pedal bikes. They on one of those stationary bikes, pedaling the hell out of it, looking directly at you. They're not burning no calories. They're literally burning and holding your soul, looking at you just like this. You're looking like this running. They looking at you like pedaling hard as hell, just angry pedaling. They got it on the highest setting. You know the highest setting when you're on those stationary bikes, it's hard to push the pedals. They over there standing up. They over there standing up pushing the pedals, looking right at you, burning calories and a hole in your soul. Stalking you, waiting by your car, coming to your job. Is this what you want to continue? Some people in my comment section said this shit went on for years until they called the police. I finally had to call the police. I got tired. It been 3 years. I got tired of trying to spare them. Because they had kids, and I didn't want to get the kid. They have kids outside this relationship, and I didn't want to call to get them taken away from their kids, whatever. They're already on probation or parole or something like that. I didn't want them to go back to jail. They know, when they're doing this stuff to you, they know what they have to lose. They do. When they are doing this stuff to you, when they're following you, when they're stalking you, when they're popping up at your job, your gym, whatever, they know what they have to lose, and they want you to know it too. Oh, you can call the police on me. What about my kids? What about my job? I have a good job. You gonna get me fired from my job? You gonna get me fired from my job? All I did was crawl into your house and sleep in the crawl space because I wanted to make sure you were safe. Y'all be letting people to sleep in your crawl space to make sure you're safe. From who? Who they protect you from in your crawl space? They done loosen up the HVAC duct, the duct work, and being down there warm as hell in your crawl space. On the vapor barrier, they put a vapor barrier down there so they can be warm and safe from moisture. But y'all in there, I was just testing. I was just making sure you were safe living in your crawl space, like a gremlin, like a troll or some shit. Come on, that's not safe. That's crazy. And I was reading I try to read all my comments, y'all. I try to read as many comments as I can. But you have to bear with me on this comment stuff. Because I see some people is like, I left you comments on several videos. Like, can you please respond? Like, I'm just not on YouTube. YouTube, I have 134,000 people. TikTok, 1.3 million. Instagram is like almost 60K. Facebook is like 77K. Like, I got a lot of comments every single day. I'm trying to read and respond to as many as I can. It is a load, y'all. It is a ton. It is some tonnage going on there. You know what I mean? So I feel like in your situation now, what you're dealing with, who you are with right now, you have to take control of your life. Like, what should I do if they keep popping up on me? Restraining order, temporary protective order, something. And prepare for them. That's why I say you need to document everything, because if you're not documenting stuff, guaranteed they probably try to document stuff. They probably recorded you an outburst that you've done to them. They probably got some text messages that you done sent to them as a result of some reactive abuse. They got you threatening them and acting crazy via text message. They've documented the stuff that you've been saying and doing. So and then like, they'll put a protective order on you, and you'll be fucking sad, and you'll be like, well, why would they do something like that to me? I wouldn't do that to them. So what? They don't think like you. You try to spare them, they will not spare you. I guarantee you they would kick your ass right now on the edge, They would kick you right into the fire. You got too close to it. You slip. And gaslight you, make you seem like you slip. You'll feel that foot hit you in the back like, oh, I'm gonna fall in the fire. Somebody kick me. Why'd you keep me in that fire? Oh, you slip. I didn't kick you. You got a footprint on it. You got a footprint on your back with their shoe print from the exact size, weight, and depth of their shoes. They gaslight you. I'm like, okay, I love you. Let's get back together. No, don't get back. I don't think y'all understand how stressful it is when y'all be going back to these toxic ass relationships with all this information y'all got. They be just be seeing it, and I was just like, oh my goodness. They be wanting to go to sleep. Go to sleep. But yeah, sometimes you have to force people to show up because like they think that persistence means love. Like I'm here, aren't I? I show up every day here, and they'll start sending you flowers. So this is again, y'all. This blows my mind a little bit too. Why are flowers? Y'all don't. I just dropped something. Why are flowers the end all be all like gift to get people back? Like, does the smell of a dozen roses cure like cheating or some shit like that? Like, does a bouquet of lilies make you feel, but like, does it release an aroma that is so powerful that it makes you forget the physical, verbal, emotional abuse, or makes you want to forgive it? Is there like a forgiveness pheromone in flowers that makes people come back? I'll lift you some flowers at your doorstep. You smell it, you're like, that's the smell of forgiveness right there. I'm gonna forgive them for these 12 roses. Whoa. Forgiveness. And y'all forgive them and take them back and get treated worse. And they give you 13 roses and then 14 roses. They just add a rose for every bad deed that they've done. You can come home to them 65 roses one day. You like, take you forever to smell them. Stop forgiving people and accepting the bare minimum, a damn bouquet of roses, some chocolate, just clapping your cheek. If it's a man, some shoes, a fishing rod, some tires for your car, a motorcycle. Put the cheeks on you. Oh my goodness. Anyways, y'all, like and subscribe for more. Turn on those notifications. Going live here again tonight. Mental Illness is out. Peace.